Good afternoon and welcome back to Asgaard and welcome back to FTL. So I'm hoping that this playthrough is going to go out more smoothly than our last one did. We're actually busting out a bit of Sirius right now. We've got the R-Wing, of course, from Star Fox, and we have Fox McCloud, we have Falco Lombardi, and we also have Slippy Toad as our crew members. So let's get serious. Let's go ahead and start it up. So once again, the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. So we've got Fox piloting the ship. We have, let's put Falco on the weapons and Toad on the engines. And switch that up a little bit. And let's save our current crew positions. And let's get ready to jump. So, we've got a store right out the gate. Alright. Let's head up first. Maybe we'll find a good supply of scrap right out the gate. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Let's intervene to defend them. The rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. They move in to engage. Alright, so I forgot to turn on our weapons, but that's okay. And let's get ready to attempt to lock down their weapon systems. Fox is being attacked, that's fine. We'll let him do epic battle in the control room there. And we're gonna miss for days, of course. Oh, and we're already getting hit pretty hard. That's fine. Let's send Toad up to try to fix that. Oh, come now. Alright. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Alright, drones are fixed. McCloud is working at the moment. I think sometimes this like really fast recharge gets me. Like I don't get the shots out quick enough, I think. Alright, their shields are, well, they were completely damaged, but now they're fixing those. Let's continue blasting at their weapons. Hopefully our drone will help out before long. Alright. Let's get him in there to get healed up really quick. Alright. I do believe we've got them. There we go. The ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. So we got 1 fuel, 1 drone, and 13 scrap. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. So we got 3 additional fuel and 16 scrap. Alright. And we're doing pretty alright right out the gate. I am going to go ahead and fix up the hull while we're at the store. Just because I don't want to, I want to kind of keep that up as best we can. A transmission from the nearby planet indicates an outpost below which offers supplies to travelers. You send down an away party to check it out. So, we can fix it all for 6. Oh. Hermes, standard but powerful missile. Requires 3 power. Does 3 normal damage, 5 shield piercing. Fire chance low, breach chance low, stun chance low, 14-second charge time. I would love to get cloaking. Small bomb. And then we have an ion bomb. Let's see. Man. Anti-ship fire drone. Oh, man. Let's see. We could buy something. We could sell this NG Medbot dispersal if need be. Honestly, I can live without that. So let's sell that. I know maybe not the best idea depending, but we'll see. And we want the defense drone. Could be useful, but I really want that Hermes missile, I think. That small bomb, though, it's a self-teleporting explosive. They teleport past shields and defense drones to land directly on the ship like missiles. They cost 1 missile to launch. They never damage the hull, but can be effective at disrupting crew and systems. You can even launch them at borders on your own ship. That could be very effective because of the fact that we could immediately, as soon as the battle starts, boom, launch the teleporting bomb right into their weapons room and set that off. It does 2 system damage. That could be very, 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 very useful. But so could the Hermes missile. That's 3 normal damage and 5 shield piercing. Yeah, let's get the Hermes missile because it's going to go through shields as well, which is still going to be very, very effective. And let's fix our hull, and let's go ahead and buy a few missiles as well, because I don't think that's going to hurt us too much. Okay, and we're going to need 2 power for this, so we will have to build up a little bit of scrap. I didn't think about that when I bought the missiles, but that's okay. We'll use the missiles, I'm sure. And let's go ahead and jump and see where we end up. You jump into a calmer part of the nebula. However, your relief fades as a rebel scout jumps to the beacon and moves into attack. It has no shields. Let's go ahead and activate our combat drone and start focusing on their weapon systems. Oh, look at him. He's already going to town. Look at that. They have nothing at the moment. I love ships like this because this is just a freebie, basically. This is nothing. Oh, they're down. Alright, this ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So we got 2 fuel, 1 drone, 16 scrap. Very, very, very nice. Let's go ahead and jump. Let's go ahead and hit the distress beacon first, I guess, and see what they want. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. Let's go down to investigate. You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it looks like he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. The last time we got one of these guys, it did 5 hull damage. But I don't want to... Let's bring him back and hope that he's better. Nope, he's not. Being back in space terrifies him. He goes mad and nearly blows a hole in the side of your ship with a makeshift explosive in an attempt to escape this metal prison. He dies in the explosion. Awesome. I was really wanting to give him a chance because I thought that he deserved one. Not a good choice. You come across a pirate in hot pursuit of an unidentified ship. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirate. Stay out of this fight and we'll make it worth your while. Accept their bribe. We get 2 missiles, 1 drone, and 7 scrap. Haha, we need scrap. Try to be a hero and attack the pirate. The pirate ship stops its pursuit and locks weapons onto your ship. That's fine. Let's do epic battle. Alright. Let's focus on their weapons. Alright. Weapon systems offline. Alright. Oh, come on now. Go get him, Toad. Go fix that. Go fix that that problem in the drone room there. You know, it's not a major issue, but if it takes 1 more damage, our drone will suffer for it. So, their weapons are offline now, though, so we're sitting good right now. Alright. Push on. Oh, damage their weapons. Awesome. That's very, very good news for us. And he is having a heyday over there, blasting down parts of their ship. And let's fire at their shields for a minute, so maybe our drone can get in some attacks. Alright. And I think one of their weapons might be coming online. Nope. Fine, our previous offer was not generous enough. Let's improve it. 6 fuel, 2 drones, and 8 scrap. No. I mean, the fuel's nice, but we're really wanting a lot of scrap right out the gate, so to get our missiles and stuff going. There we go. As long as we have one of their weapon systems down, I'm not too concerned with it. Alright. Now let's fire at their shields for a minute. Get a shot in there. Now back to their weapons system. And back to their shields. Well, there we go. Alright, the pirate explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. You go to examine the ship you just saved. So we got 17 scrap. The pirate's victim quickly jumps away before you have a chance to speak to them. Oh, you shit. I hope I find you, because I'm going to shoot you down too. Like, I wish we had the option to just be a pirate and just attack all the, like, the travelers and stuff through space. That's what I'd do. Another unmanned ship patrols this area. You prepare the ship for combat. Cool, that's a freebie. A freebie fight. Let's get him. Alright. We need to teach our drone to focus on their weapons and shields and not on their control. I mean, I guess if they're jumping away, it's a benefit, but alright, I'm not even going to worry about attacking again. They've got it. Alright. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So we got 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 17 scrap. Awesome news. Let's go ahead and get an additional power bar and apply that power to our engines, because we can use the dodge for right now. And let's go ahead and jump down to this distress signal. Your cockpit lights up with warning signals. You are being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was a lure to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. You prepare for a fight. Alright. Let's prepare our weapons. Go. Alright. And if you guys didn't read the update, I am planning on doing a giveaway in the near future once we hit 500 subs. So I know it's still a little ways off, but we're actually, you know, approaching that point fairly quickly. So I am planning on doing a giveaway once we reach that. Alright, fire on their weapons. Go, 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 go. Oh, cool. We just got a damage onto that. I don't mind that laser because unless it has an additional weapon, it's not going to hit our hull. This ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So we got 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 14 scrap. Awesome stuff. And let's go ahead and jump down here and see what we got. Oh, cool. Wonderful times. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. Of course it does. Just of course. Alright, keep up the dodging. Let's get their weapon systems down, and hopefully the asteroids are going to help us out here. We'll just focus fire their weapons as much as we can. Alright, continue the assault. Alright, we got it. That was smooth enough. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So 1 missile, 1 drone, and 12 scrap. Good stuff. Our ship is in danger, so we cannot open this stuff up. That's fine. Whatever. We're about to get hit by an asteroid there. But we'll go ahead and teleport and get away from it. The nearby planet shows signs of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine level 5. So, we are not going down there. Can we not? Maybe we can go up here and then jump up there and then jump back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the exit holds for us. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You are immediately held by a mobile docking platform upon arrival. Welcome to Uncle Joe's Fix-It Shop. Need a tune-up? We got you covered. Let's inquire about their specialty. They offer to upgrade your sensors subsystem in exchange for some scrap. What the hell is that? Probably so we can sense stuff in their ship. I don't care. You thank them, but prepare to move on. I don't want to spend the scrap right now. I am being cheap. So let's go ahead and jump up here. I think we've got plenty of time. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. They are powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Alright. Combat drone, a go. And let's... really need to get that down before they jump. If at all possible. And then we'll fire the additional shots into... Well, I didn't actually get that. My bad. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're gonna have to do this big. Yeah, damage those shields, yo. And why are we not firing? Why are we not firing? Fire! There we go. One of their weapons is offline. That's plenty. Get that. Yeah, there we go. Get that. Get that. There we go. Keep it locked down like this. It will be sitting good. Okay, they damaged it, so we're good now. We can focus on their weapon systems now. And their shields. Okay, he just damaged their shields. There we go. We got them. Locked down. Their ship breaks apart, and you're relieved to know that you're still one step ahead of the fleet. So we got 2 missiles, 1 drone, and 19 scrap. So we need, what, 3? Do we need 3 power for that? Holy hell. Okay, I was thinking we only need 2 for that. That's fine. That's a really powerful missile, so it'll be worth it in the long run, I think. So we're going to need quite a bit of scrap, actually. Probably close to 200 all in all, once it's all said and done. But that's not bad. I mean, we're close to 100 as of right now. Not a whole lot of hull damage to note. So let's go ahead and jump. Let's go to the Rebel Controlled. We have a lot of civilian sectors and just this one nebula, which is good. Generally, if you recall from previous playthroughs, nebulas are where we get just bashed hard. You will have to be very cautious in this sector. The rebels have full control and are no doubt looking for you. Of course they are. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh wow, distress beacon right here. Let's go ahead and hit that first thing. Your cockpit lights up with warning signals. You are being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call was a lure to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. You prepare for a fight. This ship that is up against us looks like a little bit of a pushover. Let's go ahead and blast it down. Alright, we will bounce between weapons and shields, I should think, as per our normal arrangement. We took 1 hull damage, but I can survive with that. Actually, let's continue focusing. No, they're actually still able to get shots out. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. 4 missiles, which we have 10. We're not using them at the moment. We have 1 drone and 13 scrap. Ha! We will not surrender. We are greedy. We are greedy pirates. Alright, fire at their shields. Let's get that shit offline. Alright. I love when we can get them in this, in this position here, where it's just constant lockdown. Oh, no you don't. And fire again. There we go. So let's hope we got something amazing. Not bad. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So we got 1 missile, 1 drone, and 18 scrap. Honestly, probably their offer was probably better, but we're cleaning up space is what we're doing. Alright, I'm going to try, once we get farther in, I'm going to try not to be greedy on the scrap, because that seems to get us in trouble from time to time. So you arrive at a populated sector. One merchant seems to be mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship to aid him. Shall we respond? Yes. Great. I was worried no one would respond. My usual carrier is days late. I need you to deliver this cargo of drone parts to a small station a few jumps from here. We can't afford to pay another carrier, but they will surely tip you generously. Let's accept it. Great, I uploaded their location to your star map. I'm running out of options, so I have no choice but to trust you'll do what you have agreed to do. Added a quest marker to our map. So we got 5 drone parts. We could just steal them. But honestly, I'd just as well take them to those guys because we might get a fairly good tip. We'll see. So let's go ahead. We'll jump here, I think. Oh, wonderful. I make good choices. You arrive at an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. Prepare for a fight. I like automated scouts, though, because they can't repair their systems when they're damaged. So let's go ahead and focus on their weapons. Try to get that stuff. Oh, why do the asteroids have to miss? Why can't they help us out a little bit more? Alright. Our drone is, like, after those shields, like, right out the gate. He's like, let's get them. Let's get serious about this. And we're just going to keep their weapons locked down, let our drone just kind of hang out, because their shields are going to be down so long it's not going to matter. There we go. Easy peasy. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 24 scrap. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Alright, let's get that ship charged. Ah, what? Get them shields online. Get them shields online. We need another crew member to put in the shields room, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and jump to, I think, here. And then there. I think. Should be good. I think that's what we'll do. There is a small planet nearby with scattered settlements. A small rebel fleet is in orbit with many ships ferrying back and forth. It must be a more recently liberated planet. Ha! Damn rebels. Alright, let's go ahead and jump up here. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" We can give them the requested 5 missiles, but we're not going to do that. We are going to offer to solve their problem by launching a missile. While I appreciate your enthusiasm, we have certain protocols for the use of explosives around the workplace. Launching a military-grade weapon into our mines isn't exactly what I would call union-friendly. So, let's go ahead and give them the 5 missiles. We'll still be good on missiles for now, since we're not using them just yet. They thank you and offer to have their engineers try to upgrade your reactor. So we got an additional power unit, which is very much worth it. So that means we can get by with just 1 additional power, added to our reactor. So that'll be all right. Let's go ahead and jump to yet another distress beacon. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. So we can send our crew in a shuttle to help put out the fire, dock and try to rescue the survivors, or leave. Let's dock and try to rescue the survivors. Oh, cool! You locate the highest concentration of life forms and bring the ship alongside the station. Before you can begin to offload the survivors, a huge blast splits the station apart. Your ship is thrown away and some debris pierces your hull. You watch helplessly as the last of the survivors are consumed in the collapse of the station. Awesome. I make excellent choices. So we got 12 scrap and 4 damage to our hull. Cool. And it hit our cockpit. Wonderful stuff. And let's see. Man, the people on the weapons always level up really, really quick, and then everybody else just sucks at everything. Alright. Let's go ahead and jump then. I should have tried to put out the fire, I guess. But I was afraid of losing people. Oh, Rebel Captain appears on the screen. I thought we had been doomed to backwater assignments. This is my chance to get back in Command's good graces. Charge the weapons. Haha. That's what you think. Let's power up our combat drone and prepare to assault their weapons. And we've got this garbage. I hate this thing because it drains all the power out of us and stuff. And of course we're on a missing spree. Naturally. Ion pulse is imminent. Cool. And we have damages. Let's send people to fix these things. And it took out our oxygen and our shields and all these good things. Took out their engines and shields though, so I guess I shouldn't complain too much because they're in a pretty bad position due to it. And let's send you back over to here. And I'm honestly probably going to put Fox in the shield room for right now. Cool, their weapons are offline. And their oxygen is also offline now. Our shields and oxygen is offline. Gotta love it. Continue assaulting their weapons. We don't want them getting those back online if we can avoid it. Alright, they're down to just 2 hull at the moment. I think they're pretty much goners. There goes another ion pulse. Knocks out our shields and oxygen, but that's fine. Alright, so they are down. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. So we got 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 23 scrap. That's awesome, because we were kind of getting low on fuel, I guess. Ion pulse is imminent. Alright, as long as it doesn't take up our engines, because we're trying to get those charged. And we should be able to jump right as these come back online. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to the quest marker. I do believe. You arrive at the location given to you by the merchant. You are supposed to deliver drone parts to a station here. You find the station and they respond to your hails immediately, saying, "It took you long enough. We have practically no use for these now. I refuse to pay full price. Take this and leave the cargo in our holds." Huh. Well, I'll tell you what, I would have loved to have had the full price. I'll take 30 scrap for 5 drone parts, happily. You drop the parts off and take your pay. Maybe if we'd come here sooner and not kind of just messed around throughout the sector, but that's okay. So I think we have enough now to upgrade this. We still need additional power. Let's go ahead and wait for just a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and jump over here towards the exit. And I'd like to get some repairs on our ship fairly soon too. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. Let's attack him before he can attack. Haha, I know what you're up to. So he has a lot of shit here. Let's focus on weapons as always. And he's probably going to try to board us at some point. There they are. It's Mantis units. That's fine. They're wanting to fight in the med bay, which is always awesome because one person can take on like a group when they attack us in the med bay. So, and we've got one of their systems disabled, so they just have the one little laser firing on us. So we should be all right. Alright, and we should be able to get enough scrap from this, probably to get that up, our weapon up and running. Maybe enough for some repairs. I want to try to save a bit of it for repairs just to be on the safe side. I'm going to send Fox into the shield room, just because when we're in combat, I think I'm going to start trying to get him in the shield room, you know, if it's a reasonable amount of combat that I think we're going to be getting ourselves into, because it does help with the shield recharging. And him setting up here really doesn't do anything for us. So, alright, hit them weapons. Oh wow, we got a miss all day. Okay, he needs to go to the weapon room. Get in there. We have problems. We have more Mantis boarders here. Alright, hit the weapons, and I was going to start doing the shields, but I keep missing, like all the time. Like all the time. Alright, Fox, you need to get to the med room. Get out of there. I don't need any crew members dying here on us. And for now, let's send him to the shield room. Oh my gosh, I cannot hit anything. Okay, their boarding thing is down right now, so okay, and there we go. I was kind of worried because they were about to get a weapon systems back online there. God, I cannot hit anything. I'm like the worst shot in history. Come on. Hit something. Oh my god. There we go. I was about to say, like, they're just going to charge up their weapons if we don't do something about this. Okay, both their weapon systems are now offline. Come on now. There goes their cockpit. And there we go. Okay, he's now damaging the weapon system, which is awesome for us. Alright. Try to bounce it around here a little bit. Their oxygen room is being taken offline here. And one more shot ought to do it. There we go. What did we get? This ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. We got 1 fuel, 1 drone, 19 scrap. Wonderful stuff. Let's get these guys healed up really quick. Alright. And while they're healing, I kind of want to wait till we jump to the next sector to upgrade, maybe. Let's see. If we were to do this, we could do that. We'd have 11 scrap. That's enough, realistically, to get a little bit of repairs. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll pull that. We'll activate the Hermes missile. So we will have that, which is a fairly powerful missile. If I do say so myself. Oh, and there's a store right here. Cool. So let's jump up there. We'll get a few repairs to our hull. You discover a resupply station used by rebels and civilians alike. You transmit your fake ship identification, and for once, they don't seem to recognize your ship. You try to assume the air of a local as you prepare to dock. Okay. We could have gotten cloaking. Which would have been nice. Would have been nice, but we're probably going to save up scrap and try to get cloaking this playthrough. I would like to get that. But I did want some kind of a heavy hitter missile type weapon. They've also got a burst laser that takes 4 power. Wow. But it fires off an impressive barrage. I'm sure it does. Alright, laser charger and a burst laser Mark 1. I wish we had just tons of scrap. Let's see. Combat drone that it repeatedly attacks with a small beam weapon. Shoots down incoming. I would like to get one of those defense turrets at some point, but that's okay. So we got our hull kind of repaired up. Let's go ahead and jump to the exit. And we'll jump to Sector 3, which will be an... Let's go to the NG controlled instead of the civilian sector. You have arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Oh wow, and we have a really nice system here. We'll do a couple jumps, and then I think we're going to end out the episode there. But we'll do a couple jumps just to get a taste of this. What appeared to be a single damaged ship is in fact 2 ships that have smashed into each other. There is a flurry of comm signals and damage, and it's hard to determine what occurred. The vessels appear to be NG. They look locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. So we can attempt to help them by prying them apart, ignore them, or have our NG crew member hail the vessel and assess the damage. That's what we're going to do. Your NG crew member refuses. In a halting use of adjectives and nouns, followed by some animated holographic aids, the NG explains the ships are using each other to loosely translated achieve a union. For some reason, this consolidation of ship matters sounds embarrassing and personal. You elect to leave the 2 NG ships to their business. After questioning your NG crew member, however, you do manage to salvage what scrap parts you can from the perimeter, even though you feel slightly dirty for doing so. So we got 8 missiles, which is a crazy amount of missiles, 2 drones, and 18 scrap, so that was very much worth it. Now we do need to get some fuel if we can find a shop fairly close by, or blow up some stuff to get it. And let's go ahead and jump down next. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" We've already come across this today. Let's launch a missile at you. While I appreciate your enthusiasm, blah, 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 let's give them the requested 5 missiles. Oh, wow. They thank you and offer to have their engineers repair some of your ship's hulls. So we got 9 hull points repaired. We are now at a fully repaired ship. That is awesome. Saves us some scrap for them doing that. So let's go ahead and jump over here. very, very, very quickly. As soon as you arrive, a small mantis ship detaches from a wreck and jumps away. You must have interrupted their salvage operation because you find a weapon ready to be installed. 17 scrap and a small bomb weapon. Wow. Okay. That is the self-teleporting explosive that damages systems and crew, but not the hull. Can target. That's what we were thinking about buying before, and it only requires 1 power. That's awesome. So we might look into putting that onto our ship too, and just being able to teleport right in, hit their weapons straight out the gate. But anyway, I do believe I'm going to end the episode out there. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, please comment, like, subscribe. It's very, very much appreciated. And until next episode, do take care, and I hope to see you guys then.